की बेटी के रिश्ते के लिए आई हूँ, समझो ना बात को।
कचौरी तुमने बनाई है?
ऑनलाइन मंगाई है।
तो फिर सबकी हाँ?
हाँ, बस एक बार अनुपमा जी देख लें तो।
एक्चुअली घर के सारे फैसले वही करती है।
घर की बड़ी है अनुपमा जी।
अम्मा अनुपमा।
आइए आइए। अनुपमा जी, जीजा जी, अगर आप अप्रूव कर दे तो।
बड़ी समझदार है, पहली सैलरी से अपने लिए नीवा बुपा हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस लिया है।
इतनी जल्दी?
अंकल, जब हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस की बात हो तो जल्दी इज हेल्दी। 25 में हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस लिया और कोई क्लेम नहीं किया तो
35 में भी 25 की एज वाला प्रीमियम ही पे करो। #यंग।
बेटा 10 लाख का 1 करोड़ 10 लाख कैसे बना बता ना।
सिंपल, यूज करो या ना करो, अपना बचा हुआ कवरेज कैरी फॉरवर्ड करो 10 गुना तक।
डिस्काउंट्स भी तो मिलते हैं।
रिन्यूअल के टाइम डिस्काउंट्स इकट्ठे करो, उनसे प्रीमियम पे करो और सेव करो। अंकल, ओपीडी कवरेज और वर्ल्ड क्लास ट्रीटमेंट सिर्फ इंडिया में नहीं, वर्ल्ड में कहीं भी।
मैटरनिटी कवरेज भी है।
नो हरी।
सारे एक्सपेंस कवर करें, फ्रॉम प्री डिलीवरी टू डिलीवरी, IVF, अडॉप्शन, सरेगेसी एंड
इनफर्टिलिटी ट्रीटमेंट। नीवा बुपा एस्पायर, ये हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस मेरे पास भी है।
थैंक्स गॉड।
जीजू तो फ्यूचर रेडी है। अप्रूव्ड।
Those who start young earn the respect of everyone. Niva Bupa Aspire.
जिंदगी को क्लेम कर ले।
Hello and namaste to all my advisors who have joined from all across the country. Today, Niva Bupa has 1 lakh plus advisors, and very happy that we have such a beautiful program today for all of you. And the big topic for this program today is India's youth. आप सब जानते हैं कि आज सबसे ज्यादा पोटेंशियल जो इंडिया के पास है वो इसकी यूथ है। आज जहां पे भी मार्केट में बात होती है इंडिया एक स्ट्रॉन्ग पावर हाउस कैसे बनेगा इज बेसिस द यूथ ऑफ द कंट्री। उसके लिए देयर वेल बीइंग इज वेरी क्रूशियल फॉर इंडिया टू बिकम अ पावरफुल सोसाइटी। But what we feel is it is about their protection, not just about their protection, it is also about the empowerment which we should be giving to the youth. And we feel कि right coverage अगर मिल जाए, so Indian youth can pursue their dreams confidently. And with our product Aspire, we are presented with an opportunity to open up a new segment for all the advisors. And today we will have a meaningful conversations, in terms of the youth, in terms of how this is such a big segment and what all you can do and learn from today's discussion so that you can target this market. And I'm so very happy today that we have, somebody who is a young, dynamic actor of the Indian film fraternity, a singer, a cricketer, a radio host, and also a young father, Apar Shakti Khurana. Thank you, Apar, for joining us over here today.
Thank you so much, Ankur. The pleasure is all mine. Really looking forward to, interact with you all on the panel today, and also जो 1 लाख प्लस हमारे फैमिली मेंबर्स हैं जो साथ में जुड़े हुए हैं नीवा बुपा के. Really looking forward to talk to all of them.
Thank you very much. Also, we will have our champion distributors. जिन्होंने, when we started this product for young, they were the ones who really made some meaningful conversations, which gave them extraordinary results. And we also have a customer today, and we also have 2 special guests who represents the youth potential of the nation. Let me start this discussion with you, Apar, today. And before getting into the the agenda for the day, let's start with a essential question, Bollywood question probably. Apar, 100 crore club is a special milestone. What is your feeling? You kick-started your career with Dangal.
I'm getting goosebumps as you are saying this because इट इज सच ए स्पेशल फीलिंग कि आपके स्टार्ट ऑफ द करियर में एक इतनी बड़ी फिल्म के साथ आपको मुंबई आने का मौका मिले. ऑफ कोर्स उससे पहले एक 8-10 साल की मेहनत होती है, वो अलग है, बट when you see yourself on the big screen and when you see that people are appreciating your work and the film, and especially the film is narrated by me, वो मेरी आवाज में है, तो वो और ज्यादा मेरे लिए स्पेशल हो गया because I was a radio host before that. तो मेरी आवाज में वो कहानी आगे बढ़ रही है, और ऊपर से जो नंबर्स उसके बाद जो क्रैक हुए 100 करोड़. सो आई थिंक दंगल में वो सारे बॉक्सेस टिक मार्क हो रहे थे जो एक अच्छी फिल्म में होना चाहिए. The drama, एक रियल लाइफ स्टोरी, स्पोर्ट्स, एंड उसके साथ साथ एक यंग इंडिया जो परफॉर्म कर रहा है, मेडल लेकर आ रहा है, उसके बारे में बातें, एंड एक अच्छा म्यूजिक, प्रीतम दा का म्यूजिक. इट ऑल द बॉक्सेस गॉट टिक मार्क आई थिंक. और जब सारे बॉक्सेस टिक मार्क हो जाते हैं तो नंबर्स आ जाते हैं. एंड ऑन दैट नोट आई वुड आल्सो वांट टू कंग्रेचुलेट. आई हर्ड दैट एस्पायर जो आपका प्रोडक्ट है उसने भी 100 करोड़ का क्लब ज्वाइन कर लिया. हम तो अपने फिल्म फ्रेटर्निटी में 100 करोड़ क्लब ही कहते हैं उसको, सो यू हैव जॉइन्ड द 100 करोड़ क्लब. It's a huge milestone. Congratulations to each and every person watching this today.
No, thank you very much for that. Apart from mentioning that, and I could echo the same things which you were also saying, कि एक प्लान बनता है, उसके बाद सेगमेंट काटी जाती है, एंड वी सॉ दैट दिस इज अ ह्यूज सेगमेंट, यंग सेगमेंट, इंडिया की सबसे बड़ी सेगमेंट है. उसको क्या प्रोडक्ट चाहिए, in terms of exactly what he needs. We had a marketing research department जो understand करता है कस्टमर की requirement क्या है.
I'm sure ये इतना लंबा प्रोसेस रहा होगा. जैसे मैंने आपको पहले बोला है कि हाँ, स्टार्ट ऑफ द करियर में 100 करोड़ वाली फिल्म तो होगी, लेकिन उससे पहले 10-12 साल का थिएटर था which really helped me. 10-12 साल का रेडियो था, म्यूजिक था which really helped me. And I'm sure your team was also working hard for months together to achieve this.
एंड हमारा यही ऑब्जेक्टिव रहता है अपार की हाउ डू वी हेल्प आवर एडवाइजर टू ग्रो हिज इनकम. और उसको ग्रो करने के लिए वी हैव टू गिव हिम न्यू सेगमेंट्स, एंड दिस वाज अ ब्यूटीफुल थिंग. I think all of us today are very happy that we were able to get this, and I'm sure अभी 100 करोड़ पे गए हैं.
Only better things to come.
जैसे फिल्म इंडस्ट्री आजकल.
Niva Bupa has to be the Khans and the Akshay Kumars and the Ajay Devgans of insurance.
Thank you very much for that. Let me now get on to a second question, Apar, for you. You are super successful in a rather multifaceted career. As I was saying that you were a radio jockey, you were a singer, actor, all of this, and I mentioned it's father as well. Any regrets you have in life? क्योंकि super successful लोगों के साथ ना हमें लगता है यार लाइफ बड़ी easy, इनका सब कुछ अच्छा है. But any regrets which you have in life?
As much gratitude I have, for having a very nice personal professional growth, but दो regrets हैं छोटी छोटी. एक है that अगर sports मेरा career होता throughout my life तो बहुत I think मुझे better feel होता. But having said that, God has given me touchwood a lot in something else which I never even dreamt of. Secondly, एक छोटा सा एक regret और है मेरा, that I think in the start of my career, I was not very serious about my investments, about so many things. I think क्या होता है, कोई गाइड करने वाला नहीं होता है. किसी ने आके मुझे अगर एक 25 वर्षीय अपार शक्ति खुराना को किसी ने आके बोला होता कि यार ये प्लान्स हैं मार्केट में अवेलेबल, I might have really been a little more proactive in my approach and a little more serious. Me and my wife got married really early in life, but I mean now we have a touching 3-year-old daughter. अब हमें लगता है कि यार हमने ये सब चीजें पहले की होती, हमने अगर अपनी इन्वेस्टमेंट्स को, इंश्योरेंसेस को पहले प्रॉपर्ली स्टडी किया होता, या किसी ने आके हमें बताया होता, गुड सेंस माइट हैव प्रिवेल्ड, एंड हम शायद इस रिग्रेट में, जो मैं कह रहा हूँ छोटा सा रिग्रेट है, उसमें शायद नहीं जी रहे होते. सो मे बी इफ समवन वुड हैव कम एंड टोल्ड मी दैट कि आपके पास ये ऑप्शंस है, so I might have put little percentage of my salary aside, which I always could have managed. मैं शायद वो नई गाड़ी, नई बाइक, नए कपड़े, जूते, फैंसी चश्मे नहीं खरीदता, and I would have saved up for this.
No, very well said, Apart. In fact, becoming a parent in itself is a very overwhelming experience for an individual.
It is.
कितनी anxiety होती है. Specifically, today the young couples are staying alone. They're not with their
Yeah.
parents, etc. A lot of them are staying alone because छोटी छोटी सिटी से बाहर आके गुड़गांव में, जैसे मैं गुड़गांव में हूँ, तो गुड़गांव में ऐसा लगता है सारे ही न्यूक्लियर फैमिलीज ही हैं, इंडिविजुअल्स ही हैं. For them individually managing, this is a very big
You are
experience.
absolutely right, Ankur. Even in Mumbai, it is such a same ऐसा ही कल्चर है जो आप कह रहे हो गुड़गांव जैसा, that यहाँ पे न्यूट्रल फैमिलीज ही होती हैं. एंड वही मैंने आपको बोला कि अगर कोई घर का बड़ा होता तो शायद वो बताता कि अपार इस समय गाड़ी मत खरीदो, ये पर्टिकुलर इंश्योरेंस ले लो, या पर्टिकुलर इस जगह इन्वेस्ट कर दो या कर दो. किसी ने एडवाइस नहीं किया उस टाइम पे. अगर कोई इंसान मुझे आके उस टाइम पे बताता तो शायद I would have been in a different boat.
Yeah. And that's where what we wanted to do is with Aspire, we wanted to offer a delight to the aspiring parents by offering a comprehensive cover through Miracle. एक छोटा सा 1 minute और लेता हूँ explaining with a miracle.
Please.
Because we feel that when two individuals join, there's obviously a probability of a parenthood which happens, but today's world is changing on mid-parenthood. So we changed the definition of maternity, and we said that no, maternity is not just enough. We wanted to give parenthood to young couples who are giving in. So which means that our product covers not just maternity, it covers IVF, it covers adoption, surrogacy, and everything related to. In fact, we went into one step ahead, saying that बच्चे का checkups, vaccines, day one cover from for the newborn, all of this we wanted to cover because we could sense. हमने बहुत सारे youngsters से बात की और उनकी anxiety समझी किस reason से है, and we were able to give this to our customers in our Aspire, miraculous product Aspire. Let me now get on to, we have a customer as well. I thought we'll bring in a customer perspective as well. Mansi, you're an Aspire customer from Gurgaon. You run Business Print 24/7, and you purchased Aspire in January 24. My question, Mansi, to you is, what made you choose Niva Pupa Aspire and how did you discover it? 2 parts में है. कैसे choose किया और आपने discover कैसे किया है?
So Ankur, I can't thank you enough for having me here firstly, and I'll share a little background. So when for me, health insurance was a very vanilla offering which I had very limited understanding of, and I got married a year back, which is in January 23, and that's when me and my husband started looking out for for plans and for an investment or something that could take care of us right now and the future. We both had our individual plans, but now as a couple we wanted to take care of ourselves better, and our parents sat us down and said you should do something about it. So the young India kind of like Apar was saying, better sense prevailed. Yeah. And we started doing our research. So my husband's a chartered accountant, and he put in his end of his input. I put in mine, and we actually did quite a comprehensive research. And why we chose this was because we're a young couple. The kind of benefits, especially in maternity or as a newborn cover, for newborns that that this particular product covers was unheard of, and that's something that was very important to us looking at our future plans as well, and that we could lock our premium cost until we take a first claim was something which was which really tempted us, because we're young, and that that we could be anywhere in the world, and tomorrow if something happens, then we have the opportunity to not be limited by options here in India. We could just be anywhere. That's something that like I said, what the advantages of this plan superseded anything else that that was available in the market. And I wanted to know, I'm really proud and happy that I chose this, not only for myself and for my husband, but I think that we chose this at the same, at the time that we did is a choice that we could make. And I urge all young couples, people even younger than I am. I did it when I was almost 29, 30. But I would urge someone to start even earlier, so that they can actually take advantage of all the rewards that you give to young folks. So yeah, that's that.
Thank you very much, Mansi, for joining us today. It's really touching to see, a customer taking pride in our product. Today, as a brand, Niva Bupa, we have touched 1.4 million lives, and we want to reach to more and more younger Indians through Aspire and through the customers like you. And you are our brand ambassador as well. Thank you very much for joining.
I wish you the best, and onwards and upwards from here. And I'm sure with the awareness that Niva Bupa is bringing about, I'm sure there's a long way to go. And yeah, that's just the way. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I also want to take 30 seconds to tell everyone that we also have a quiz running on Aspire product. You can participate there and win a lot of goodies from us. Now let me get on to one of our advisors and ask them in terms of we have 2-3 advisors and any one of you can jump in. How do you identify and target a prospective customer, and what is your pitch? Because these young customers normally are not looking for, they're looking for mobile phones, they're looking for everything else, but they're not looking for health insurance. How do you identify and target these prospective customers? और आपकी pitch क्या कहती है? मतलब, if you have to give me an elevator pitch, what will be your pitch there?
Before, as an agent, I have to trust my company. Before trusting, generally I will go through the entire policy. Being a legal professional, basically I am very particular about the company and terms and conditions and policy features. I really go through the everything, each and every aspect. I never do any wrong selling. Initially I will do the trust, means trust building about the company. I will build a trust about the company. At the same time I will build trust on me to the customer. Then always I used to explain the product, means the policy importance of the policy. While taking the policy, what is the correct age to take the policy? Nowadays, after the corona, every person, even irrespective of age, every person needs a health insurance. Means people are think that at the time of we are young age, means 20, 21 or 25, we don't require any health insurance because we are young, we don't get any kind of health issues. But nowadays, it's a, believe me sir, after corona and due to the lifestyle of the people and eating habits and all, they are mostly ill, means health issues they are facing. Yesterday I went to hospital and I come to know that there is a 38 years old person is got cardiac arrest and he got dead within 2 hours. So there is no certain criteria to take the health insurance. This always we advise them to take the health insurance as early as possible, so that you will get a most of the best benefits, means less premium and most of the coverage. We are in Aspire, we have a very good features like even unmarried can take. We can say that sir, if you allow me that we are doing the CSR to the Aspire, because the 25-30 years guy is getting the policy of 11,000 rupees, but we are giving a maternity benefit itself is a 12,000 rupees. So it in advances they are saving the money in the means for the maternity benefit in future spouse. And we are also giving the best benefit that whenever they include the spouse after marriage, the same experience will carry forward to the spouse, means everything will be carried forward. This is nowhere we have seen, because always study with the comparison with the other health insurance company products which we are going to sell, because customer is more aware than us, because he before calling us, before to talking us, he will inquire in the YouTube and somewhere he will inquire about it. So I'm very particular about the policy and also policy features. And I used to do the mass, means as an initial stage, I'm a legal professional. I come to the new field, but as initial time I used to know about my friends and family members and colleagues. I'm doing this business. If somebody is needs or you need or somebody needs, please refer to me. And whenever initially I got the this kind of references, and also I used to give a most of the presentation to the mass people, mass presentation and all. And after that, when come to the any claims, I make sure that it settle the successful set of the claim, because by that time I used to go to the hospital and I make sure that everything is proper and structured. And finally, my client should be happy to come out of the hospital, so that I am getting nowadays. I'm getting most of the referrals, and also simple trick I used to play with any new client, that it's a whenever I give a client, simply I ask the husband, sir, please save my number in madam phone also, and also same give the same my this policy to the madam. And also you are very much busy, no sir, sometimes nothing what will happen nobody knows. So in your close circles and in a close working time, two members please share my number and also policy copy. I am not asking any referrals by that time, just I am asking to give your policy, because if somebody very close to us taken the health policy from different the guy the policy, obviously he will get a curiosity and interest on about the policy. In a way I am getting the good business, referral business, and uncompromised services. And I never sold any means without explaining I won't sell the policy. Do you believe, sir, for the only explaining the policy I have spent 6 hours in one office. I by that way he told me, sir, you can give me the policy directly, I will you can issue the policy. No, I won't sell the policy without explaining. I will wait for your time. So I stayed evening 5:30 to 11:30 in that office, and I explained, and finally I have closed the policy after 11:30 only, sir. This is the commitment we have taken, and the customer also at any point of time 24/7 I will available, sir, because in the market apart from me there are number of people, thousands of people selling the same product, but I can give a difference, that I can show my difference, that in service only I'm available 24/7. Anytime I will respond, I will come. If I am not available, I will take my support from a local branch, means Sahayak, and also I am taking my manager's support to make sure the customer should be happy.
Thank you, Santosh, for sharing all your stories. In fact, powerful stories are the ones which are still need to be taken to the end consumer. And I don't have any doubt in saying that our distribution force is amongst the best in the industry. And I would like to thank and congratulate all of you for choosing this job of educating the society on health insurance. Let me now get on to our another advisor, Vishwa Jyoti Sharma. And Vishwa, I have a small question for you. How much is the potential you think is there in the market, especially for the young population, and how do you plan to seize this opportunity?
Well, Ankur, if you're talking about the potential of the market, especially for the young segment, let me tell you that although Bharat, being the oldest civilization in terms of, अगर हम बात करें ages की बात करें, so we are the oldest civilization. But अगर हम बात करें, if we talk about our youth, so we have almost all 48 to 50% of youth in our country. That means around 600 million youth are there, aging from 18 to 35. So that means we have got a huge market to tap with economic growth. One thing. Another thing, जो मैं कहना चाहूँगा, which definitely कि for especially for our advisors कि there is no substitute for hard work. मेहनत की कोई नकल नहीं हो सकती. You can imitate anything. आप शाहरुख खान की नकल कर सकते हैं, आप अमिताभ बच्चन की आवाज निकाल सकते हैं, but hard work और मेहनत इसकी कोई नकल नहीं होती है. You have to put in. So if you are persistent and if you are consistent in your hard work, definitely it's going to bring out, it's going to pay off very nicely, amazingly. And especially when why I'm saying this, because when I joined this in 2009, I was already running schools over here in Dehradun, which I now entrusted them to my wife, and I'm totally dedicating myself rather full time, complete time in this health insurance. So it's a great opportunity. There's really amazing results that have been flowing into me, and not only to me. Let me tell you one thing more, that my daughter has also taken up this career as an insurance advisor.
Wow.
So it's definitely the young youth, especially not only as a customer but as a professionals also, health professionals. So they are coming up with these ideas of taking up this career.
Apart today also few advisors, and I will ask first T. Santosh. He is joining us from Visakhapatnam, a health insurance advisor and a legal professional as well, probably similar to your career first when you started. Santosh, you're there. Why don't you ask your question, Santosh?
Hi, T. Santosh ji, how are you?
I am fine, sir. I'm absolutely fine. Excellent, sir.
I'm so happy to connect with someone from Visakhapatnam, now Vizag. I've been there. I've witnessed the test match. A test match there. Also, I had some amazing prawns by the sea. बहुत मजा आया था वो खा के.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good food.
And also, I'm very happy to today have a chat with you. And also, the same profession. Once upon a time, you are a legal professional. Still, I am now and associate with Niva Bupa. And
मेरे से तो हुआ नहीं वो, आप कर रहे हैं. आपका बड़प्पन है, आपकी मेहनत है, आपके पास वो है जो मैं नहीं कर पाया, बिल्कुल भी.
Sir. I have a small question, sir, related to the social media. And nowadays, today in social media is very powerful to connect to your fans and all. But being this much busy, how you are able to connect with through social media your fans? How are you updated with the social media trends and all?
Yeah, T. Santoshi, first of all, I think social media right now is the most relevant industry in our country or worldwide, I would say. एक पैरेलल इकोनॉमी खड़ी हो चुकी है वो, जो कोविड से पहले लोग सोच रहे थे कि आगे बढ़ेगी नहीं बढ़ेगी, कितना इसका ओवरऑल फ्यूचर है, कितना नहीं है. बट पोस्ट कोविड आई थिंक सोशल मीडिया ने बहुत ही कमाल की ग्रोथ दिखाई है. और आई थिंक इवन एन एक्टर लाइक मी, जिसका काम तो असली में फिल्म्स का है, आई ऑलवेज थॉट दैट माय कोर टीजी, जो मेरी ऑडियंस है वो फिल्म ऑडियंस है. बट सोशल मीडिया पर फिर जब मैं आया, वहां पर मैंने थोड़ा कंटेंट क्रिएट करना स्टार्ट किया, थोड़ा कोलैबोरेशन करने स्टार्ट किए, वहां पे कंटेंट देखना शुरू किया. वहां पे एक बहुत ही अलग इंडिया घूम रहा है, बहुत ही कमाल का यंग इंडिया घूम रहा है, जिसने मुझे लाइफ में इट हैज गिवन मी अ लॉट ऑफ रियलिटी चेक्स. इट हैज गिवन मी a lot of awareness कि कौन से trends, कौन सी चीजें कहाँ पे कैसे चल रहा है. Apart from that, I regularly collaborate with so many young musicians, content creators, and which really, eventually helps me in achieving my numbers. जो अभी थोड़ी देर पहले बता रहा था that my agent, they set a number for me कि हर महीने हमें ये target, achieve करना है. Social media really helps us achieve that target. Because there's so many brands which want to collaborate with you. This, as I said, कि मैं काफी young musicians के साथ collaborate करता हूँ. तो कोई music label देखता है, okay, Apar is doing all the relevant music. Then they call me with a song. Then they come to me with a number. Okay, this is the budget we have. So that also helps me apart from my films, revenue. मुझे यहाँ से touchwood एक बहुत ही कमाल का boost मिला है, which really helps me. And also I think social media is a very engaging and a very interesting tool, जो आपको वैसे ही कुछ नई चीजें बताता रहता है. अगर मैं आज की डेट में वर्कआउट कर रहा हूँ तो वहां पे जाके देखता हूँ कि क्या नई वर्कआउट आ चुके हैं. अगर मुझे कुछ हेल्दी खाना है, so I pick up my new trending diets also from there. जैसे अभी अगर मुझे कुछ नया कूल फैशन करना है, तो क्या नई चीजें आ चुकी हैं एथनिक में, या फिर स्ट्रीट फैशन में, कौन से नए स्नीकर्स आ चुके हैं, कौन सी नई डील्स मार्केट में चल रही हैं स्नीकर्स को लेकर. बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. there is endless. जो आपने सवाल पूछा है, we can have a separate day and a separate session for that. We can talk about it till the cows come back home. बट इसके ऊपर बातें खत्म नहीं होंगी. इट इज सो पावरफुल सोशल मीडिया जो है.
Thank you. Thank you, Apar, for that. But in fact, while you were talking, you're right. Every young, person in India today, for everything he's doing, he's looking at the social media.
Absolutely.
तो छोटी भी चीज चाहिए मार्केट में, वो पहले सोशल मीडिया में जाके कहीं ना कहीं ट्रेंड ढूंढता है, क्या हो रहा है क्या नहीं हो रहा, उसके बाद फाइनल बाय पे आता है. दैट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर ऑल आवर एडवाइजर्स हु आर लिसनिंग टुडे.
वो करेंसी हो गया इस समय अंकुर सर. इट्स सच और वो इतना ज्यादा अप्रोचेबल हो चुका है. आपका फोन उठा रहे हैं, आपके पास सारी चीजें अवेलेबल है वहां पर. इट्स वेरी वेरी अप्रोचेबल एंड वेरी इजी टू डू इट.
Thank you very much. And in fact, we at Niva Bupa also, want that all our advisors should be on social media. We enable them. So like in our Uno app, we help them to have their own personalized website. We do a lot of shareable content. हमारे पास इतना सारा shareable content है on each of our products. Everything. How do you connect with your customer? There's a lot of videos. There's a lot of training materials there so that people can use and start doing business on this and make them be in the social media. We have a learn and grow platform over there, and I would urge all of the people who are there today to make great use of all these tools which are specially curated for all of you. Vishwa, Apar, let me get on to one more advisor today we have. He's from Dehradun, Vishwa Jyoti Sharma. He's a business owner turned full-time health insurance professional. Vishwa, over to you.
Hi Vishwa, sir. How are you? Apar,
Hi Apar, how are you? How are you? I'm fine. Well, Dehradun is pleasant. I know, unlike Gurgaon, Dehradun is
we are very jealous of you, sir. ये देहरादून की जो आपने
वो हवा वाकई में
वहाँ पे जो हवाएं चल रही होंगी, यहाँ पे कुछ भेज दीजिए सर.
बिल्कुल. वो एक शायरी है, तुम्हारे शहर का मौसम बड़ा सुहाना लगे, मैं एक शाम चुरा लूं अगर बुरा ना लगे.
वाह, क्या बात है सर. चाहे तुम्हारे शहर का मौसम सुहाना लगे और इस समय नीवा बुपा पे विश्व और अपार शक्ति खुराना लगे.
अरे वाह वाह वाह, क्या जीवन बन गया. बहुत अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा. तो अपार मैं कई बार सोचता भी हूँ, जहन में एक क्वेश्चन आता है, मतलब why did both of you siblings choose to stay back in Chandigarh when you had this opportunity to study in cities like Mumbai and Delhi, जो कि most of the teenagers they wish, तो वो चाहते हैं, and still मतलब इस opportunity होने के बाद भी मतलब you stayed back in Chandigarh.
Vishwa sir, it's amazing that कुछ 5-10 साल हो गए मुझे अब एक्टिंग करते हुए, और I've been a part of so many chat shows, so many interviews, this, that and the other, and so many panels to have discussion on life and other things. This is the first time ever somebody has picked up on this, detail of our lives, and thank you so much for bringing this up. But इसका जो ये एक deliberate effort थी sir. It just didn't happen like that all of a sudden. आयुष भैया ने जब वो रोडीज में गए उस टाइम पे मास कम्युनिकेशन कर रहे थे वो, लेकिन उससे पहले उन्होंने 2-3 मास कम्युनिकेशन इंस्टीट्यूट्स के एंट्रेंसेस क्लियर कर लिए थे, बॉम्बे में, दिल्ली में. सेम फॉर मी व्हेन आई वाज after 12th, when I was trying to become a lawyer, and then when I was taking my entrance exams, तो मैंने दिल्ली में, पुणे में, I had cracked my entrance exams, but हमारे पेरेंट्स की तरफ से एक बहुत ही सिंपल रिक्वेस्ट आई कि देखो, आपने पढ़ाई करने के बाद तो वापस आना ही नहीं है. If you go to a Delhi or a Pune and start your education there, you are not going to come back. So these are the last few years you can be in Chandigarh with your parents. So I think वो जो idea था of staying back in Chandigarh really helped. उसके 2-3 reason हैं. पहली बात, as much time as you can spend with the elderly in your family, it really prepares you better for life. Secondly, आप जितना ज्यादा होमवर्क करके आते हैं छोटे शहर से बड़े शहर में ना, it really helps you to bring out the best in you. एक छोटे शहर की बहुत कमाल की एक innocence होती है, which really helped us in our creative field. And definitely जो आई थिंक घर पे टाइम और स्पेंड हुआ between all four of us was it really prepared us better for life. It really kept the emotions intact. It really kept the relationship intact. And touchwood, I think I would rather recommend जितने भी लोग इस समय देख रहे हैं, सुन रहे हैं बातें, कि discuss things with your family, personal, professional, आगे के plans, आगे की investments, each and everything. Discuss it at home. I think it really helps.
Great. I'm sure मतलब ये कुछ तो प्रेरणा जरूर बनेंगे आप हमारे यूथ के लिए, आज के यूथ के लिए.
Thank you so much, विश्वा सर. लेकिन ये जो आपने देहरादून की तार छेड़ दी है सर, मैं suddenly I don't like my life at all सर. मैं अभी 15 मिनट से जब मैं बातें कर रहा हूँ, मुझे लगा क्या बढ़िया लाइफ है यार, इतनी अच्छी बातें कर रहे हैं. मेरे दिल में लगी कि मैं अच्छी हवाएं क्यों नहीं है ये यहाँ पे.
Let me give you this opportunity, offer you this opportunity. Please come down to Dehradun, meet us.
Definitely sir, definitely. यहाँ पर आप एक काम और कर सकते हैं सर, एक मेल में ना 2 चीजें अटैच कीजिए, एक बढ़िया सा इंश्योरेंस प्लान और साथ में अच्छी हवाएं, और वो भेज दीजिए मेल मुझे.
It will be done promptly.
ठीक है सर, प्लेजर टॉकिंग टू यू. एंड मुझे वहाँ पे पी से नाम है, पिनोकियो समथिंग, पता नहीं, कॉफी शॉप है वहाँ पे, कैफे है, उसकी कॉफी बहुत पसंद है. पिकोलो आई थिंक ऐसे कुछ नाम है. पिकोलो कैफे, वो जो मेन रोड पे है उधर, है ना?
राजपुर रोड.
हाँ, यस, एब्सोल्युटली. द रोड व्हिच इज गोइंग टू द हिल्स लेटर, है ना?
मसूरी.
बहुत कमाल की कॉफी सर, मेरे नाम की पी लीजिएगा सर.
बिल्कुल, डेफिनेटली.
Pleasure talking to you, sir. Pleasure talking to you. Bye bye.
Apar again on this, I will give a different facet to what you were also saying.
Yeah.
Today when we speak to anybody, everybody has connection all across the globe. हर बंदे के मतलब, बिकॉज आपके फ्रेंड्स जो हैं कुछ यहाँ पे हैं, कुछ देहरादून से जैसे या चंडीगढ़ से मुंबई चले गए, कुछ चले गए कनाडा चले गए, कोई यूएस, कोई यूके, कहीं पे भी चले गए. दे आर कनेक्टेड. ऑल आर टुडेज यूथ इज कनेक्टेड. एंड दैट्स वेयर व्हेन दे अंडरस्टैंड देयर लाइफ एज वेल. वहाँ की लाइफ उनको समझ आती है, बिकॉज दे आर कनेक्टेड, दे अंडरस्टैंड देयर लाइफ एज वेल. और इसीलिए हमने ना एक छोटा सा बहुत अच्छा वेरिएंट उसमें डाला हमारे प्रोडक्ट में, विच इज टू एंश्योर दैट पीपल कैन गेट ट्रीटमेंट ऑल अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड. अर्लियर हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस वाज ऑलवेज सीन लाइक कि मैं बीमार हुआ और यहीं पे मेरे को उसका बेनिफिट मिल गया. बट दिस इज वन
सर, अगर इफ अ फैमिली मेंबर ऑफ माइन हु इज नॉट इन इंडिया कैन आल्सो विजिट.
या सो इफ योर फैमिली मेंबर टुडे इज इन इंडिया एंड ही बाइज इट, बट उसको बीमारी के लिए he feels that no, I don't want to get treatment in India, I want to probably go to Singapore for treatment or US for treatment, this product covers that as well. Wow. That's where it has become.
ये मैंने कभी नहीं सुना है.
Yeah,
मैं अब जैसे मैंने बताया कि पहले मैं इस बारे में नहीं ज्यादा टाइम लगाता था, लेकिन पिछले 2-3 साल से तो मैं I've been very up and about and very aware about what's happening in the market. बट मुझे ये आइडिया नहीं था बिल्कुल भी कि एक ऐसी इंश्योरेंस आ चुकी है वेयर यू कैन रियली टेक दीज और इंडिया से बाहर जाके किसी भी देश में जाके आप करा सकते हैं. वाओ, बहुत बढ़िया, वेरी अनहर्ड ऑफ.
Thank you. Let me get on to, we also have a customer today, Apar, and I'll take this opportunity to call her Mansi Arya. She's our Aspire customer from Gurgaon. And Mansi, why don't your opportunity to ask Apar any question you have?
Sure. So
hi Mansi, how are you?
I am very good, Apar. Thank you so much. Uncle, thank you so much for having me. And Apar, such a privilege to interact with you.
Pleasure is all mine, Baba. क्या हाल है गुड़गांव में? गर्मी ज्यादा तो नहीं हो रही है?
बहुत ज्यादा हो रही है. बहुत ज्यादा.
क्या ये गर्मी 100 करोड़ क्लब एस्पायर जो अचीव किया है उसके बाद हुई है?
I truly think so. Truly.
बताइए.
So,
क्या सवाल है आपका?
Apar, you've had such an illustrious career, being a cricketer, singer, radio jockey, and such a successful actor. आपको क्या लगता है? What kind of a support system is required to, dream big and achieve big?
Very good question. Yeah, देखो, support system तो I think is one of the most integral parts of anybody's journey. Be it an individual, be it an organization, be it a cricket team, be it anything. कोई भी चीज अगर आप देखेंगे आजकल क्रिकेट इतना चल रहा है, रोज हम शाम को क्रिकेट देख रहे होते हैं, तो सपोर्ट स्टाफ बाउंड्री के आसपास ही घूम रहा होता है, लैपटॉप लेके बैठा होता है, सारा टाइम मैच के टाइम पे भी यही चल रहा होता है कि आगे क्या करना है 10 मैचों में. आई थिंक ये सपोर्ट सिस्टम स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम आवर पेरेंट्स एंड स्पेशली इन माय लाइफ. Let me tell you a quick anecdote. So मैं पहले दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट में प्रैक्टिस करता था. So when I was practicing in Delhi High Court, out of nowhere, one of my seniors from law school called me and he was like, Apar, उस दिन जब तू मेरे घर गिटार बजाने के हम बैठ के गिटार बजा के गाने गा रहे थे, उस दिन तू बोल रहा था जब तेरे पास रेडियो स्टेशन में कोई इंटरव्यू कुछ होगा तो मुझे बताइयो. I was like, okay. तो मैं अपार को फोन करता हूँ. मैंने कहा, you trying to say वहाँ पे वैकेंसी है? He was like, yeah. So मैं कोई बहाना मार के I quickly went there and in 3 days sharp I cleared all the rounds, and on the 4th day I was sitting with the HR and I had a quick meeting with her and I called my father that कि मैंने आपको बताया नहीं कि ऐसे ऐसे मैं एक इंटरव्यू देकर आया हूँ और मैंने सारे राउंड्स ऑफ ऑडिशन क्लियर कर लिए. एक छोटी सी प्रॉब्लम है, मैं आपसे पूछना चाहता हूँ कि कैन आई गो अहेड विद दिस और नॉट. सो he was like, क्या प्रॉब्लम है? एंड मैंने बताया कि जो मैं अभी सैलरी ड्रॉ कर रहा हूँ दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट में, उससे आधी सैलरी मुझे यहाँ पे मिलने वाली है. आई जस्ट फिनिश द मीटिंग विद द एचआर. डू यू थिंक आई शुड गो अहेड और शुड आई स्टिक टू लॉ? ही वाज लाइक, यार देखो ऐसा है कि जिस तरह की तुम्हारी यंग एनर्जी है और जिस तरीके से तुम काम करना चाहते हो, I myself could not see you practicing in Delhi High Court. Now what you're trying to do, जो अब करना चाहते हो लाइफ में, I can see you do all of that all your life with a lot of happiness, with a lot of energy. तो इसलिए आप ये मत सोचो कि अगर आपको यहाँ हाफ सैलरी अभी मिल रही है, within no time at all the money and the good things are going to follow if you are happy with your work. तो और यहाँ पे जो आपको वर्क एनवायरनमेंट मिलने वाला है वो एक बहुत हैप्पी वर्क एनवायरनमेंट होने वाला है, बिकॉज these are the kinds of things you grew up with, being on the stage with a guitar and all those things, which was just a part of my upbringing, and it really helped. It really happened like that within no time at all. In less than a year I was drawing salary more than I was earning in Delhi High Court. एक साल के अंदर वो हो गया. And I think it was such an amazing preparation to become an actor later, because you are आपकी PR training in place हो चुकी होती है, that you're totally PR ready to go and promote your films. You're ready to be and if you can talk live, you can definitely improvise better in your scenes. बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें होती है. Apart from एक support system वो घर से ही शुरू होता है. पापा मामा से वो मिला. And today, if I talk about my support system, every actor you come across on the screen, पता नहीं चलता है that they have some 15-20 people working on their account, from a costume stylist to a hair makeup to a to a PR team to a social media team. There's so many things which you need to kind of you can't do it alone. You need to have that support system, and that's what I have some people in my team who are ready to take a bullet in the chest in the middle of the night. आप जो कुछ भी उनसे मांग लो, रात को 12 बजे वो आपके लिए अपने छाती पे गोली खाने को तैयार है. That this is the kind of team we have, and we do that for each other. If we if you're ready to do that for each other, only then you achieve those numbers. Only then you achieve your targets. We also have targets. I mean, my agency has set a target कि यार अपार हमने हर महीने इतना नंबर करना ही करना है as an artist. वो देखने में ऐसा लगता है कि हाँ मतलब एक्टिंग चल रही है but we also have targets.
yeah, absolutely. So well said.
Thank you Apar and Mansi for that. In fact, the financial support system is also very important. You need to have some support system, and a lot of people at that time do not understand this, but we have seen, being into the insurance industry and health insurance industry, there are, Apar and Mansi, for your information, there are 5 crore families who go below poverty line every year because of medical incident which happens. And when you're talking about India becoming a global powerhouse, young people are the ones who will make it. But अगर dreams जो उनके हैं they go down because of medical emergency, that's the worst thing which could have happened. And that's where we feel that what we are doing at Niva Bupa and all of us is a very critical and crucial, not just for individual but for India as well. So now let me get on to Apar. I have
But
one more.
before you move on to the next question, I must say, यार, you are absolutely right on this. ये और मैं तभी पहले आपको शायद बोल रहा था कि मैं शुरू में I was not ready for the better decisions I did not take, and good sense didn't prevail, यार. और thankfully God has been kind and everything is in place. But I know families who have had a very disastrous and unfortunate incidences, and they were not ready for it at all. And thank you so much to the entire team of Niva Bupa for putting things together. जो लोग शायद संभल के बैठे हैं वो शायद इसी वजह से संभल के बैठे हैं.
Apar, let me take this moment forward and ask you another questions. मैं बार बार बोल रहा हूँ, शायद आपको लगेगा यार एक ही क्वेश्चन के different
नहीं सर,
मुझे. You are a multi-talented.
बातें हुई हैं. I have loved chatting up with all of you. मजा आ रहा है मुझे तो बहुत.
You are a multi-talented person, juggling between. अभी मैंने add कर दिया lawyer, being into law, radio jockey, singing, acting, and all of as a parent as well. All of this. It sounds so complicated for a person like me, because मेरे को लगता है एक ही काम करना चाहिए फोकस तरीके से, उसको कर लिया हो गया. हमें लगता है दूसरे तीसरे मेरे तो प्रेशर आ जाता है बहुत. How do you manage all of this? और आपने बताया टारगेट्स भी होते हैं, एजेंसी ने आपको टारगेट्स भी दिया है. So how do you manage with such a smiling face and with so much ease?
एक तो ना, I mean, it might sound very hectic, लेकिन जब ये चीजें टचवुड एक कोई यंग एनर्जी होती है ना सर, जो it really wants you to do a lot of things, and I think ये एज ग्रुप ही ऐसा है कि आपको बहुत सारा काम करने को मन करता है. बट हैविंग सेड दैट, आई थिंक मल्टीटास्किंग इज द की. जब मैंने अपना करियर स्टार्ट भी किया था, द क्रिएटिव करियर, आई मीन रेडियो से, तब वहां पे भी हम बहुत सारी मल्टीटास्किंग करते थे. लोगों को लगता है कि शायद सिर्फ एक रेडियो जॉकी का काम इज ओनली टू कम ऑन द रेडियो एंड जस्ट टॉक. वो 2-3 घंटे शो खत्म किया और निकल गए. ऐसे नहीं होता. वी यूज्ड टू स्टार्ट आवर डे एट 9 AM एंड फिनिश एट 1 AM. एंड ये पहले 3-4 साल का रेगुलर पैटर्न था, with no Saturdays, Sundays, this, that and the other. And वो मल्टीटास्किंग में क्या होता था, a lot of people would not know कि और यहाँ पे रेडियो में कैसे काम हो रहा होता है, is that अगर दूसरे रेडियो स्टेशन पे कोई अलग तरीके की एक्टिविटी चल रही है, फर्स्ट लेट्स से साल स्टार्ट हुआ है, फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ जैन में what are the things they've spoken about, let's say new resolutions, इस साल आपको क्या करना है जो लास्ट ईयर आपने नहीं किया, maybe your new investments, new so many different things, उसका मैं एक प्रॉपर एक्सेल शीट बनाऊंगा, और फिर मैं अपनी एक्सेल शीट बनाऊंगा कि मैंने फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ जैन में अपने शो पर क्या कुछ किया, किस तरीके के गाने चलाए, किस तरीके की बातें करी, एंड देन आई हैव टू प्रेजेंट इट टू माय बॉस द नेक्स्ट डे. दिस वाज माय रेगुलर schedule for almost 3-4 years. और वो उसके बाद हम बैठकर नंबर्स पे जाएंगे कि उनके फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ जैन के नंबर्स क्या है, मेरे फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ जैन के नंबर्स क्या है, एंड दैट्स व्हेन वी कम टू अ कंक्लूजन कि व्हाट वाज वर्किंग. अगर मेरे नंबर बेटर थे उनसे, ओके दिस वर्क, या उनके नंबर बेटर थे, और दिस इज व्हाट द ऑडियंस वांट्स टू लिसन टू. सो एक रेडियो जॉकी को ही बहुत सारी मल्टीटास्किंग करनी पड़ती थी. म्यूजिक के ऊपर बैठना पड़ता था, म्यूजिक के मूड मैपिंग पे बैठना पड़ता था, दैट what are the kind of songs a person wants to listen to when he's going to the office, what are the kind of songs he wants to listen to when he's coming back from office, बहुत सारी चीजें. So multitasking का at a very early age वो एक knack आ गया, overall DNA में ही बैठ गया वो. So now I love hosting, acting, writing, composing, singing is just a part of what I am today.
Excellent. And we've heard that you do so many things.
Yeah.
And you spoke about your radio jockey. I always felt that this job is a very easy job, 3 years job, and now you've told me that this is not that simple. I'm sure that's what it is helping you today. And
the radio has helped me a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, to be a team person, and more than that, it has really helped me. You know, अगर आप live बातें कर पाते हैं, you can as an actor, it's easier for you to improvise, you know, in your dialogues. And because of radio, मेरे को musically बहुत ज़्यादा I think support मिला है. What I compose, write, and I sing, you know, बहुत ज़्यादा easiness से चीजें निकल जाती हैं, compose हो जाती हैं. And touch wood, you feel very happy about it. That I mean, as an actor, your music is also, you know, being appreciated.
And we've just heard that your chart buster, Kudiye Ni, is also, you know, one of the things which is in social media. हर जगह पे उसको appreciation मिल रही है. And you have done a fantastic job, I must tell you. There, Apar, but
राधा मेरे एक डायरेक्टर का मुझे फोन आया, वो कहते हैं यार अपार, यार खाने की वीडियो में भी लोग कुड़िए नहीं यूज कर रहे हैं. मैंने कहा सर टचवुड सर.
हमारे पर लोगों की ना बहुत वो हो गई है that since we are talking to you, superstar, कुछ और निकल के आना चाहिए in terms of your singing abilities. If you are able to just, you know, why don't you hum 2 lines from that song for us, for all of us?
Let me give you a couple of lines, sir. आज मेरा गला थोड़ा खराब है लेकिन नीयत बिल्कुल ठीक. कुड़िए नी मेरे दिल विच वस जा, कुड़िए नी तेरे बिन मैं नहीं हो जचदा, कुड़िए नी मैं तेरा दीवाना, कुड़िए नी तेरे बिन मैं नहीं हो रहना, कुड़िए नी चुप्पी ता तोड़, कुड़िए नी आना कहानी भी छोड़, कुड़िए नी कुड़िए नी कुड़िए नी कुड़िए, लोनलीनेस तेरे बिन जिंदगी में कदे ना कहीं किसे नू कल्ली में, हाँ दी टुकड़ी तू मेरे सौरभ दीजी, घर विच भी मेरे फेवरेट सब दीजी, कुड़िए नी कुड़िए नी कुड़िए नी कुड़िए. That's what Kudiye is all about.
Awesome, beautiful. Thank you very much. मतलब आपके साथ बात करके लग रहा है कि आप हर चीज को इतना सिंपल बना देते हैं. कैसे इतना सिंपल बना देते हैं? इस सॉन्ग में बहुत टाइम लगा होगा, बहुत सारे आपने कंपोज किया होगा, कितने 6 महीने साल?
So funny that I mean, वो बहुत सालों की मेहनत रेडियो पे और बाकी चीजों में जरूर हुई, रियाज जरूर हुआ, बट इट्स सो फनी कि ये गाना सर 3.5 मिनट में लिखा और कंपोज किया गया था. एंड आई नेवर, यू नो, even the label never wanted me to rewrite that song or change anything about it. I just sent it to Bhushan ji from T series. He was like, यार मैंने कहा सर कुछ चेंज करना है आपको, कोई लाइन, कोई composition, कुछ, because you know T series is one of the biggest, you know, music labels, biggest, I mean they're the biggest in the world with the maximum followers. So I was like, मैं पूछ लूँ यार, मेरा I mean एक young musician का ये एक, you know, कर्तव्य है कि पूछ लें कि सब ठीक है, कुछ चेंज करना है. तो like no, we want it as it is. I think बहुत ही सिंपलिसिटी से जब आप चीजें कर देते हैं ना कि इट्स अ वेरी सिंपल लाइन, लोनलीनेस, यू नो, तेरे बिन जिंदगी में, यू नो. सो एंड इट वाज ऑलवेज इन माय हेड. It was never a song. It was a conversation, a simple conversation happening between, you know, a boy and girl sitting on a tree in Chandigarh. बस क्या कहते हैं, उसी हिसाब से वो लिखा गया. आगे की लाइन भी बड़ी, मतलब जो गर्ल वैसे बॉय गर्ल को कहता है कि यार बचपन से ना मैं तेरे को लाइक करता हूँ, अब तो तू पढ़ाई करके वापस आई है चंडीगढ़, तो बचपन में तू मुझसे बातें करती होती थी, तो बातें क्यों नहीं करती आज मुझसे? तो कहती है पहले की बात और थी, अब बड़े हो गए. चल, तो मैं कहता हूँ चल ठीक है, लेट्स स्टार्ट अफ्रेश, अपना फोन नंबर दे दे मुझे, लेट्स स्टार्ट अफ्रेश. तो ना ऑडियो में ना उसका नंबर डायल की ऑडियो के वो आता है, टक 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 डिजिट्स की आवाज आती है साउंड में. एंड देन द गर्ल सेज, मुंडे आवे ले नंबर तू फड़, मुंडे आवे मैं भी रहंदी चंडीगढ़, मुंडे आवे टाइम पास दा ना सोची, जे करी मेरे नाल कोई ऊंची नीची गोची, वीर जी मेरे फुल्लों कलेशी, उन्हीं के कोट में होनी है तेरी पेशी. You know, very simple things about life. It's just a musical conversation and it was just done in a very simple way. And I think most of the things, अगर आप simple तरीके से चीजें कर जाते हैं तो सारी चीजें हो जाती हैं. I think life is very simple. We make it complicated with our thoughts, with our actions. आई थिंक आपने अगर किसी से कोई भी बात करनी है, अगर आपकी किसी से लड़ाई भी हुई है, आई थिंक इट कैन रियली बी सॉर्टेड विद अ सिंपल कम्युनिकेशन, विद अ सिंपल डायलॉग. कोई बड़ी से बड़ी चीज मुझे लगता है, बस जस्ट पिक अप अ फोन एंड आप किसी को कोई बात कम्युनिकेट करना चाहते हैं, मुझे नहीं लगता कि वो चीज इंसान कभी मना करेगा अगर आप सिंपल तरीके से वो बात उसके सामने पहुंचाते हैं.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Apar. Thank you for joining us today on this chatter. It has been a privilege to having you here with us today. You are truly representing the aspiring India, and also the mention of about the song beautiful. Huh? Both sides.
Thank you, so
from a
sweet of
Kodi
you,
to a
and I
Mumbai.
aspire. I aspire to do better things in life. And मेरे जो otherwise जो मेरी कोर ऑडियंस है वो तकरीबन 20 से 35 की है. They're the kind of people who write into me, you know, who normally if I go and if I'm doing a show somewhere, they come and watch my show. बहुत ही young India है, and I think they always connect with, you know, things जो बहुत ज़्यादा क्या कहते हैं दिल से अच्छे तरीके से की गई हो, and that brings me to your product Aspire as well. I think लोग connect इसलिए कर पा रहे हैं. That's a commonality, a common point between I think the discussion here. कि चाहे आपने दंगल की बात करी, वो एक I think young India जो है वो एक दूसरे की बात सुन के एक अलग चीजें अच्छी चीजें करना चाहता है. That's one of the main reason कि 100 करोड़ क्लब में आप भी आ चुके हैं. So but thank you so much for having me over, sir. It was absolutely fantastic to talk to everyone. And thank you so much all the people who were a part of it, जिन्होंने मुझे बर्दाश्त किया पिछले कुछ 1 घंटे से.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. So sweet of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Take care.
In the closing, I would just like to add 2 more things, probably a repetition, but I would still like to add. India is a country which is in a way to become a $5 trillion economy, which would mean that more people will get into the ambit of health insurance. So there's a huge market, with Aspire. We have unlocked a market segment which is very deep. And if you're able to mine it properly, it can definitely improve your earnings. And second, from a nation perspective, I am again repeating that India today is in such a situation today whereby youth is the one which will make India a powerhouse when it comes to the whole globe. And for both you, Niva Bupa, and all my advisors, the ultimate goal is much bigger drive. We should just start a conversation with the youth on Aspire. It's not just about protection, it is about empowerment. With the right coverage, young Indians can pursue their dreams confidently, and all of us should join us in this mission. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining this session. Good luck.